I think it's good though that everyone at least knows enough about their bow, and if I think a lot of shooters when it's like you don't just dabble into archery. You go all in. When you're hooked hard. And so most shooters and most people I know, it's the first step is having a good archery shop there, which you always want a good solid archery shop. But the next thing they want to start learning, a little more about the mechanics and how they can tie a D loop and how they can do some of those things, those key things. And but it's good to know how to do it, but you can also mess some things up if you don't know what you're doing. So
Right. Uh, you know, do you need to know how to do everything on your bow? Well, of course not. That's why you go in and you go to, your pro shop and let them figure out what's going wrong with the bow. And if you know what's wrong with it, you can always look and see what's going on. So, that's just something that you just, learn over time. And, if you don't want to mess your bow at all, um, take it to a pro shop and figure out which tech that you like the best because a lot of times there's multiple techs. And generally, if you go to a pro shop, anyone can work on your bow. There's nothing, just one tech over the other one. But if you take in and you had good luck with one, keep taking it back to the same one. Wait for them. But uh, you find a tech, and there's times when somebody come in and want like John or somebody to work on their bow, and it's like, I can help you with this. No, I'll wait for John. So they might wait 2, 3 hours because we're that busy. And that's just what you want to do is find somebody you trust to work on your bow and let them work on it. Now, once you learn how to do it yourself, then that's a little different. I work on my own bows because I know how it's supposed to be done. I know how I like it. So I don't let anybody else work on my bows. Uh, but that's one thing that I do that some don't. Some archers don't like to work on it because they take it to somebody they trust. And then if there's a problem, they know it's not the bow setup, because now if you're having a problem, is it you, or is it the equipment setup right? Did I do this right? Did I do that right? And if you take that out of it, then a lot of people will they shoot better because they know if there's a problem, they shoot. It's their problem, not the way the bow setup.